Hello, Pisces. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading advice for the last week of February from the 22nd all the way through Sunday, February 28th. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and I will include a link to the self-created decks that I will be featuring here today. I'll include my deck shop link down below, Pisces. And of course, cross watchers are absolutely welcome, so let's get started. These are the three that we'll be using for the focus messages. This is my Thinking Man Oracle, the Volume 1 version. We'll grab a card from the Woman's Intuition Oracle, and then we'll grab a card from the He Said, She Said Oracle deck, Pisces, okay? So let's begin and see what the advice is for this upcoming week, for the last few days of February. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Pisces, I'm guided to this card. Oh my God, look at that. Will you marry me? So we have a masculine here who wants to marry the feminine. What a great card to start things off. So my feminines, are you on board? Let's take a look at that. So from the Woman's Intuition Oracle, what is the message from the feminine? For Pisces, please. I'm guided to this card right here. This says, oh, I knew, I just didn't tell you. Okay, so there might be something that you are aware of, my feminines, that your masculine is not. Okay, now if, for example, and this will not apply to everyone, if your masculine has been planning a proposal, for example, and maybe you did find out from friends or even family that this was what was being planned behind, beneath the surface here, and you weren't meant to know this. And it's, you're telling your masculine here through this reading, it's like, oh, I knew that you were planning this. I just didn't tell you. So take that only if it applies, of course. But this can be referred to so many things. So we'll have to add to this to see what that's talking about. And then we'll go ahead and grab a card from here, the He Said, She Said Oracle. This does contain a couple of messages, one for the masculine, of course, and one for the feminine. All right, I'm guided to this message here. He said, I have never desired anyone as much as I desire you. She said, I can feel this intense passion between us and it drives me crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's an amazing card. The desire, the passion between the two of you. It's here. It is absolutely here. And maybe, my feminines, this is you acknowledging that you do feel the desire that your masculine has for you, the desire and the love, but maybe you're just keeping that to yourself. You feel it, you know it, but maybe you're just waiting for your masculine to actually express it to you. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some additional cards from the Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So far, so good. It looks amazing. So what's the advice for next week? Some of you guys might even be planning an engagement party or planning a wedding at this point. For Pisces, what's the advice? We have Kismet. That's such a great message. You and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. Destiny, you guys were fated to meet in this lifetime. We do have Prism coming through as well, and this message reads, I've spent way too much time saturating myself in sadness over losing you. I couldn't rush my healing. I had to be patient, be gentle and kind with myself, to cry, to feel the pain, fall to my knees in prayer, and find that glimmer of hope in the prism of my heart. I'm back. Okay, so if you guys went into separation at one point, perhaps there was something that needed to be addressed here, healing that needed to happen between the two of you, and maybe whoever really started to detach, maybe they needed to figure things out here. to find the clarity, to help them to see that at the end of the day, you guys belong together. And then we've got instinct coming through. The stars instinctively know when it's time to come into alignment. It doesn't need to be manipulated and helped in any way. It just falls into place when it's meant to, just like you and I. So you got to follow your gut, your instincts, your intuition. If you guys are meant to be, truly, the stars will align. And lastly, we have fragmentary. You and I are pieces to a puzzle that make no sense when we are apart. Incomplete without all the pieces of who we are together. You are the missing piece of my heart. Without you, the masterpiece of my life will forever remain unfinished. Oh my God, these messages are intense, Pisces. So you might have certainly found your perfect match in this person, despite the struggles and obstacles that you guys have faced. Sometimes two people have to go into separation in order to figure things out, you know? So it just seems to me that we've got a masculine here who clearly wants to commit to the feminine. They desire you. And my feminines, you feel this intense passion. Okay, you guys were destined to connect. It was Kismet, which basically means destiny. Okay, so let's grab some insight from my silhouettes deck here, Pisces. Let's see what else needs to come through for this reading, for this mini reading. Advice for the remaining days of February here. For Pisces, angels and spirit guides. Faith. Look at this. And this is one of those cards where it reminds me of a wedding, like a bride and a groom at a church. You know, that's what it reminds me of. I believe in us. We can get through this. You can. Whatever has been standing in the way of you guys coming together, have faith. The universe is here to help you. The universe will step up. The universe has your back. A higher power, your angels, your spirit guides. They're watching out for both of you. We do have picture perfect. Somebody might be a photographer or love to take pictures. And this card does say your most attractive asset is the way your heart makes me smile from the inside out. What I keep getting from this reading, Pisces, is that the two of you love each other. It hasn't been a perfect journey. I feel you guys have maybe had some rough patches along the way, but this is somebody that you see forever with, and they see forever with you. And then we've got obstacles. We're bound to run into people, things, and circumstances that will get in the way and create challenges for us. As long as we tackle it together, we can handle anything. Absolutely. 100% agree with that one. Okay? So as long as you guys work together, you can overcome whatever issues and obstacles and challenges have gotten in the way of your happiness with each other. All right? So let's go ahead and add some tarot messages here. I'm going to use my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. And if you're not familiar with this particular deck, it does contain new Oracle messages, new court cards, in addition to all of the traditional tarot cards. All right, Pisces, what's the message? What do we need to know here? You've got the aura of fire. For some of you guys, maybe your person could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But we're focused more so on the message here. It's time to get moving. Follow your passions, goals, and dreams that light a fire under your feet and propel you forward in life. You've sat on your laurels for long enough. So many opportunities are presenting themselves to you. Pay attention and take advantage of all of these amazing blessings. Take no action and miss out. It's your choice. Okay? So this applies to, yes, of course, your love life, but it can apply to so many other areas of your life as well, Pisces. Okay? So it's time to get moving. Pursue your goals, your dreams, whatever means the most to you. And that includes, of course, this relationship. It's not going to happen unless you are proactive in the connection and in your life, okay? What else, please, for Pisces? we now have the oak tree card coming through here. The mighty oak tree is a very strong tree. It's very warm and friendly. That's part of the energy that's coming through here. Protective, an action taker. And when it comes to your person here, Pisces, if they want to be with you, they have to take that step to want to be with you. You know, again, it's not going to work out all on its own if nobody does anything to make this happen for you guys to come together. We do have the Nine of Swords. So this is a card tapped into fears, anxieties, insomnia, nightmares. So maybe your person hasn't been getting a whole lot of sleep, thinking about either how to fix this, how to, I kind of feel it for my masculines too, who are planning a proposal. Maybe they're just really nervous and anxious. They're stressed out. They can't seem to rest their mind and to just focus, you know, how am I going to do this? And of course, for others, this could just be how they've been feeling since you've either gone into separation or whatever obstacles this represents. This could be you as well, Pisces, where maybe you've been depressed and feeling hopeless. Or this could be both of you, just unable to cope without each other if indeed you guys went into separation. But this is where you guys are meant to be. This Ten of Cups, a reunion, a homecoming, fulfillment, a dream that can manifest, the divine love that the two of you share, a happy relationship, marriage. Will you marry me? There you go. Ten of Cups is a card of marriage. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. So you guys might have had, again, a few rough patches, but I feel you can absolutely overcome these obstacles, whatever they represent in your situation, in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some time frames here, Pisces, because I get asked all the time, when are we going to get back together? When am I going to hear from my person? When? And it's really difficult to pinpoint a time frame because everybody's got their own free will. And time, it's like a river. It's constantly moving and changing and flowing, you know? So I can tell you, oh yeah, it's going to happen next week, but things change by the second, you know? So, but we'll go ahead and grab some potentials of when something might happen. So if you do have a when question, Pisces, now is the time to ask, okay? And focus on that question as I shuffle. Let's go ahead and see what comes through here. So I'll go ahead and grab 3 cards, maybe 4. We do have a time frame of 6 months for some of you, okay? I mean, it's not around the corner, but it's not forever either. 6 months will be here before you know it. And you know, it's interesting, like if you guys are planning a wedding, could take 6 months. It will happen on a Wednesday, okay? We have 3 weeks, and then this is the next card, 3 months. So we've got some potential time frames here, Pisces, as to when something's going to happen for you, whichever one you're guided towards here. So 3 weeks, that's not that far. This could happen next Wednesday. 3 months, that's fairly quick. That's only 12 weeks. You know, 6 months, a little bit longer. But something's happening for you this year that might be very significant. All right, so let's wrap it up here, Pisces, with a song. What is your song for the week? So we'll grab one from my Heart Songs deck. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Pisces. If you're not familiar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. All right. Your song for the last week of February. What is your song for the last week of February, Pisces? There we go. We have Take My Breath Away by Berlin. Through the hourglass I saw you, in time you slipped away. When the mirror crashed, I called you and turned to hear you say, if only for today, I am unafraid. Okay, so that's the song, guys. That could be a favorite song for you, your person, or both of you. And maybe this individual that you are thinking of marrying and you see a potential long-term commitment with this person, they take your breath away. This is somebody who walks into the room and you're just in awe over their presence, that the fact that you guys love each other and this is your life partner to be, you know, that thought alone could certainly take your breath away. All right, so take whatever part of this makes sense for you, Pisces. And for those who are interested in a reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.